You can't keep a man with sex. If you like, open your leg. Hey guys, what's up? You're welcome back to my channel. My name is Bbnaija. If today is your first time on my channel, you are definitely welcome, and if today isn't your first time, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Guys, first of all, I want to apologize because it almost seems like I've been MIA. I mean, I know it's been 2 days, but a lot has happened in the Bbnaija house, and I was supposed to have brought it to you guys, but I don't know if you can tell. I'm literally talking with my mouth open, like I can't breathe. Okay, that's how bad it is, but I really felt like I needed to come here and just bring guys up to speed about the happenings in Biggie's house. So let's just get right into it. Okay, first of all, Biggie has said that there will be no more nominations in the house. Now what that means is there will be no more room for the housemates to put another housemate up for eviction. In replacement of the nominations, Biggie has brought the nomination challenge. What Biggie did was to split the housemates into 2 teams, the green team and the red team, and the rule states that you cannot just wake up one day and say, oh, I don't like the red team anymore, I want to join the green team. No, you're either in the red team or you're in the green team. There will be challenges for each team. So if a member of the green team loses the challenge, it automatically means that every member of the green team will be up for a possible eviction. Same thing goes with the red team. So it will be left for the viewers to then try and vote their favorite housemates to stay in the house. Going forward, Biggie also said that there will be no more wager for the whole house. So what that means is if a team wins their challenge, then they will get all their supplies for that week. If the other team loses, they'll starve for that week. So I feel like there's going to be Hunger Games in Biggie's house real soon, and I really can't wait to see how these whole new rules apply and how it affects the housemates. Moving on, guys, Sheyi won the head of house challenge for this week, and guys, if you see the kind of game that Biggie gave these housemates to play, I don't just know, I'm starting to think that Biggie is not human. How can Biggie ask them to roll a tennis ball on a tiny rope with their index finger and make sure that the ball doesn't fall? So they have to roll it across that rope till it gets to the end and then drops into a small container that Biggie placed. I don't know where he sees all those his funny looking containers, but anyways, that's what Biggie did. And Biggie gave them 6 minutes each to carry out that task, but somehow Sheyi finished the task in 45 seconds. Now let's talk about the relationships and the situationships in the house, and I'm going to start that with Khafi and Gedoni. Yes, I pay a lot of attention to Khafi and Gedoni, and guys, I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but I feel like it has both elements in it. 2 days ago, Khafi and Gedoni had a serious problem in their relationship, guys. It was just really serious that Khafi was so moody throughout the day. So she had a conversation with Tacha, Esther, Sadi, Ike and Mike, and she told them that Gedoni is no longer paying attention to her, and that he spends a lot of time now with Venita. Personally, I feel like Khafi is just really insecure in the relationship. Okay, so when she was having a conversation with Tacha and the rest of the housemates, they told her point blank that, look, you gave in too easily to Gedoni, and that's why the guy is not even fighting to keep you, and you felt like if you give this guy sex, you will keep him. But sister at the back, let me just tell you, you can't keep a man with sex. If you like, open your leg. If a guy wants to leave you, he would leave you. It takes more than sex to keep a relationship. So if Khafi doesn't know that by now, then I'm worried. Ike also gave his own advice and was like, okay, you know what, go to him right now and tell him that you are done with the relationship, that you're no more interested in the relationship, and see his reactions. And then she went to Gedoni after having a conversation with the other housemates and everything, and instead of her to just talk to Gedoni and just find a way to make things work, this girl went and started telling Gedoni every single thing those housemates told her. And I'm just sitting there wondering, like, is this girl not dumb? Wait, you had a conversation with your fellow housemates. They gave you their 2 cents, and all you could do was to go back to Gedoni and started saying to him, oh, Tacha said this, Mike said this person said this. Like, that's stupid. And that's the reason why these housemates were even being careful with their choice of words when they were giving her the advice in the first place, because they know how she can be. She's that person that when you tell her something now, she will carry it like that as an iyagbelegbo and go and tell you to the other person. Now use their head to settle her case with Gedoni. That's why I always tell people, mind your business. In a relationship that you are not involved in, keep your mouth shut. nobody needs your advice, because at the end of the day, you will be the enemy. Now, you can imagine the kind of eye that Gedoni will be using to look at these other housemates. And Gedoni was just really upset because he had a conversation with Mike also. And he was telling Mike that the problem he has with Khafi is the fact that this girl is just too clingy. She likes to gum body to him too much. And he doesn't really like it. And also, when they have any issue in their relationship, rather than her coming to talk to him and say, oh, Gedoni, this is how I feel, I don't like it and stuff like that, she would go and start spreading the news. Town crier. Town crier of the Big Brother Association. Khafi. I don't know. I'm even pissed. Their relationship is irritating me right now. Because for one, Gedoni is now spending a lot of time with Venita. And that's going to now take me to my next point, which is Venita. Like, Venita is an actual point in this video. I feel like Venita is just Biggie's agent. Because since Venita got into the house, she has been stylishly sprinkling pepper in people's relationships. If you guys remember, when she moved into the house newly, Frodd was just made the head of house, and Frodd offered to share his HOH room with her, but she refused to sleep in Frodd's room. Rather, she chose to stay by Omashola. Now, after complaining that Omashola is loud and everything, she packed her things to Frodd's bedside, and she was staying with Frodd, and Omashola moved on from it. Now it's between Frodd and Venita, and it almost feels like they have a thing in common, because last night, guys, Frodd and Venita took a bath together. And the problem is that Biggie has refused to show us the bathroom scene. The only way we found out that they even had a bath was when Frodd was having a conversation with Mike, and Mike was like, why did you guys have a bath? Like, what was that about? Are you guys a thing now? And he was like, oh no, that they just had a protective bath. Oyibo, what does that mean? Like, protective? You guys put a wrapper in front of you to protect yourself? Because I don't understand. A bath is a bath. Whether you like wear your singlet and take a bath, the point is that the shower is pouring two of you together. When shower is pouring on two people together, you cannot tell me that anything is protective. But Frodd said it's protective, so I'm going to leave it at that. Moving on to games. Earlier today, Biggie brought in a hat into the house with names of the housemates written out in papers, and he instructed each of the housemates to pick any paper from the hat, and whatever name they find in the hat, they're supposed to show 10 minutes of care to that person. And Mercy requested that Joe hugs her meaningfully for 10 minutes. And Esther and Frodd had a conversation, and you guys know that this conversation obviously has to mean a lot, because the last time Esther and Frodd had a serious conversation was when Nelson was still in the house. While they were having that conversation, Esther opened up to Frodd and was just expressing how she feels about Frodd and all that. And to me, I'm like, what is going on? Like, why do I feel like people are confused in Biggie's house? 1 minute you don't feel something for this person, the next minute you want to have something to do with the person. But anyways, what is my own? And while they were having that conversation, Auntie Venita walked past, and it almost seems like she heard a tiny bit of what they were saying, and this girl flared up. Like, she was so upset. She literally went into the room, packed her things from Frodd's bedside, and moved out. Like, the girl has just been moving from one bed space to the other. Venita, make up your mind. The next minute now, you carry your bag and go and be sleeping between Mercy and Ike. And the way Venita is going about the whole situation, it's almost like she has a thing for Frodd. But Frodd is yet to see it, because Mike was having a conversation with Frodd and was asking him, what's going on with you and Venita? Why is she so upset and everything? He was like, he doesn't know, because he personally has not done anything to depict that he has something for her. So maybe she's overthinking things and whatnot, and that he is trying to be careful with his relationship and his feelings right now, because the first time he tried with Esther, it was a mess. Right now he's just trying to do things more with his head than with his heart. Now I'm happy, because now he's acting like somebody that went to the house with his oguguishi. I feel like he also needs to have a conversation with Venita, but the point is he has tried having a conversation with Venita, but the girl just won't hear him out. The big question now is, would Frodd go back to Esther? Because he liked Esther. He cried for this girl's matter. I really don't know. I just feel like the housemates are confused, and the fact that Biggie keeps twisting the game every day, it almost seems like their brains are being twisted every day. Now that's all the gist I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. We finally hit the 5k subscriber count, and I am super excited and thankful to you for watching my video and also subscribing. But if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do not forget to hit on that subscribe button. Okay, thank you so much for your love, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.